So when interns first start here, they're assigned to a team for our outpatient resident clinic. And on those teams, they will have a small group of patients that they'll follow and take care of as a group of doctors so that they can have more continuity and get to know their patients better. Within the teams, they can focus on different quality improvement projects. So every team will pick their own project and try to find what they are passionate about on that team and try to improve that throughout the course of the year. We also have the opportunity to improve as individuals, and one way that we do that is that we get feedback on are we meeting the expected routine screenings for our patients, and are we providing quality care. So we, for example, will receive how many patients we screened for hemoglobin in the past year, and you can try to say, I want to improve that over the next 3 months or so.
There is a very diverse patient population here. We are in the capital, Richmond, Virginia, and we have a very diverse, I already just said, patient population. And so I'm actually going to go into working in the underserved community for the next 3 years due to a national scholarship grant that I have.
I do personally believe that I have benefited from the tandem block scheduling here at VCU, and it was something that was wholly unique when I was on the interview trail. This was the only place that was telling me about that. Because if I did 2 weeks on a very tough rotation where you're getting a lot of learning, you're seeing a lot of patients, you're seeing a lot of different pathologies, you're learning almost constantly. At the end of those first 2 weeks, you're already tired, and when you're tired, you don't learn as well. Come back 2 weeks from then, and then you just have more energy, and I think a renewed almost enthusiasm to kind of learn more and apply what you have learned.
The great thing about being in residency is just being exposed to the knowledge, the things that you need, the tools that you need to become a successful doctor, and being exposed to all 3 residencies, getting to talk with everyone who's coming from different places, different schools. It really affords you a large opportunity to learn, which is the main point of residency.
I looked for places that had strong internal medicine and strong pediatrics, and those two combined will strengthen the combined residency. When you finish your 4 years of internal medicine pediatrics combined training, it qualifies you to see pretty much anybody from birth to geriatrics as a patient.
When I first came here, I was really into research, so I connected with some of the research faculty in the particular area of child neurology that I was interested in. So by having all 3 of those specialties, we're able to have a lot of expertise within the programs themselves, and the residents learn a lot more knowledge than I think they might in other programs.
We have this basically brand new, beautiful building here, and it kind of feels like you're in a different space-age, children-specific hospital, and it lets you focus on the kids while having the resources of being a part of a large university-based hospital.
There is basically no subspecialty field of medicine or pediatrics left uncovered by the group of outstanding physicians we have. Makes it so that I see a much broader range of pathologies and children, and really contributes to our learning.
The hospital administration saw that it was beneficial actually now to have have a whole inpatient children's hospital additional to the children's pavilion. So the nice thing is that we have an outpatient location now, which is the children's pavilion, which was really successful, and we're going to have building right now is the inpatient facility right next door to it. So it's to be a whole city block, pretty much all for pediatric care, which is going to allow us, 1, to have greater continuity, and 2, be able to have a much larger census, more beds to be able to serve the community.
One of the things I've been happiest with in terms of my residency at VCU has been the ability to advocate for children really on a daily basis. I think there's the obvious that we are about 200 yards from where the governor is and from where the Capitol is, so quite easy to walk across the street and actively participate in that way.
But one thing that I have seen that's very unique to VCU is right away, first year, we get exposure to the child protection team. You get to go to court with them, You get to go to City Hall, the State Capitol building, and you rotate with them for a whole month, which is something very unique to VCU across the whole country.